So most traders out there desperately want a higher win rate. But let's be totally honest with ourselves for a second. Most of us have absolutely no idea what's actually causing our losses. If you're ready to stop guessing and start building a legitimate edge in the markets, an online trading journal is literally the ultimate tool to transform your consistency. Let's dive right into it. I want you to ask yourself a serious question. Why is your win rate stuck? Think about it. You know the basics, right? You understand support and resistance. You know your setups. And yet your account balance just isn't reflecting all that knowledge. When faced with that kind of frustration, most people just get stuck on this endless hamster wheel. You know the drill. You guess? You completely change your strategy every single time you have a red week. You start slapping all these magic indicators onto your charts, hoping to finally find the holy grail. But here's the harsh truth. You are actively lowering your win rate by blindly jumping around, instead of just tracking what actually works for you. Okay, section 1. The false solution, and why spreadsheets always fail. Now, a lot of traders realize they need to track their data, so they boot up a manual spreadsheet. But here's a crazy stat for you. The data consistently shows that traders abandon manual spreadsheets within just 60 to 90 days. Why? Well, imagine you just had a painful, emotionally draining red day. The absolute last thing you want to do is sit there and manually type out every single failure into an Excel cell. That friction, it completely kills the habit. I mean, think about the sheer contrast here. Manual entry takes, 15 to 20 minutes a day? That is hours of tedious work every month, where formulas break and mistakes constantly happen. Compare that to an online journal that automatically imports your trades from over 500 different brokers, instantly. You completely remove that friction, and suddenly, you actually stick to the routine. Moving on to section 2, the cure, a 5-step process to fixing your win rate. To actually fix a stagnant win rate, we need to shift to an automated digital workflow. And there's a really clean progression to this. Step 1, track every single trade. Step 2, identify your absolute best setups. Step 3, systematically remove repeated mistakes. Step 4, review your time of day and market conditions. And step 5, leverage trade replays. Let's break down what this actually looks like. When you have a proper analytics dashboard, all that complex data becomes incredibly simple. You don't need a degree in data science to figure this out. The second you log in, you instantly see your win rate, your average winners versus average losers, and your profit factor. It just cuts right through the noise and tells you point blank if your overall process is making or losing money. Section 3, tracking your best setups. Look, improving your win rate is absolutely not about magically forcing more winning trades out of thin air. It's really just about doubling down on what already works. Using a structured calendar view is a game changer because it helps you schedule a weekly review. That way, you can catch your behavioral patterns over a solid 30 to 50 trade sample size. Maybe pullbacks perform way better for you than breakouts, but honestly, you will never know until you categorize and review them properly. And the data gets so fascinating when you start filtering by time of day. You might discover that your morning trades, say between 9:30 and 11 a.m., are highly profitable. But trying to trade that afternoon chop, it absolutely destroys your edge. Imagine how much your win rate would jump if you simply made the roll to close your laptop at noon. Section 4, removing repeated trading mistakes. We definitely need to talk about the dark side of trading, those psychological errors that literally bleed accounts dry. We've all been there, right? Chasing the market, revenge trading, entering way too early because of FOMO, or the classic moving of a stop loss. An online journal's tagging system forces you to confront these win rate killers by literally flagging a trade as revenge trading before it has the chance to blow up your whole account. And when you start tying those emotional tags to your actual P&L, wow, it uncovers vulnerabilities you didn't even know you had. You might find that trades you tag as confident have an 80% win rate, while trades tagged anxious or FOMO are losing 90% of the time. The numbers just do not lie. All right, section 5, the trade replay advantage. One of the absolute most powerful tools for mastering market context is tick-by-tick trade replay. Think about this. Replay restores the uncertainty you felt during execution, helping you identify whether a panic exit was emotional or actually rational. Because at the end of the day, on a static chart, every exit looks obvious in hindsight. But watching it replay tick by tick, that brings back the raw, psychological reality of the exact moment you were in the trade. By actually replaying the trade, you get to find out the truth. Were your entries genuinely late? Were your exits totally rushed because you got scared, or were the setups just weak to begin with? Adding timestamps and notes while you actively watch the trade replay makes your whole quest for improvement incredibly practical and actionable.
Section 6. Building your winning playbook with TradeZella.
So, how do we actually bring all of this together? Well, TradeZella is kind of the ultimate platform for this. It's completely packed with robust features to help you stop guessing and start making real data-backed decisions. You get Zella AI, which is an assistant that auto-tags your trades and summarizes your sessions. You get Prop Firm Sync, over 11 years of historical data for backtesting, mentor mode for coaching, and the Zella score to actually grade your execution. It is the complete package. But I want to be super clear about something. An online journal like TradeZella will not magically make every single trade a winner. That is just impossible. But by removing the bad trades, isolating the mistakes, and cutting out those emotional spirals, it naturally pushes your win rate higher. You end up taking fewer low-quality trades, and you make vastly better decisions over time. And hey, because you're actually committed to improving your edge and putting in the work, I've got something pretty awesome for you. You can get a massive 20% off your TradeZella subscription right now. Just drop the promo code WAR20 at checkout. Click the link in the description below to claim your discount today and kickstart this brand new automated journaling habit. And yeah, for sure, it works on both the monthly and yearly plans. I'm going to leave you with this final thought. You are going to take another 30 trades regardless. The real question is, will your next 30 trades just be a repeat of your past mistakes, or are they going to be the start of your winning playbook? The data is out there waiting for you. Get out there, start tracking, and take total control of your trading. I will catch you in the next one.